we're back. You're listening to American Wannabes podcast. Let's get those intros in order. First, we have.
What up? Jerry G from HP. We're back.
Also, we have.
This is the Paul with Arriba los Dodgers in the building.
We have.
Fern, a.k.a. El Chaton, a.k.a. A-Rap Fern.
And I'm Christian Zaragoza, a.k.a. Chrissy Pixar, and local social media networks. And we're here on the third week of June, and my birthday was last week, and
Happy birthday, dog.
my birthday was yesterday.
What's up with
For
these
here.
fucking anal beads, fool?
This is Tiger Eye.
What does that mean?
This is, my daughter bought it for me.
Oh,
And it means
never mind.
like
I was
good
gonna
wealth
shit on
and
it, but
money. It's
never
like
mind.
for good wealth and money, and it's just like
And
beats.
it's not working.
So this,
And you're gonna
you know what's crazy?
You're gonna disrespect it on your jack off hand?
Yeah, no, I'm lefty.
Are you really?
This is my jack off hand. Yeah,
You don't jack off to your left hand.
yeah, I'm lefty.
You're southpaw, fool?
Yeah, look it.
Interesting.
A la verga.
I thought that was
Well, I
the
would've came in
stranger.
2 seconds with that fucking stroke.
Is that the trend now? Huh, with
Wait,
kids?
I
When they
can't.
put
I've
them
never
on like in
gotten
the
the double
jumbotron,
squeeze.
and they start doing they're putting the dick in their mouth.
No way.
All
Superhead.
over the country.
That's how Superhead does it. She goes like this. Just like a fucking weird. Like,
Have you seen that or?
Yeah.
Super.
You don't
I know who
remember seeing
Superhead
that?
is.
When you see
You
her
know
do
who
it,
Superhead is?
she did that porn. And
You don't know who Superhead is?
she'll
do
make
not know
anybody
who
come
It's a
within
video.
minute.
It was a video vixen, like
from
all
like
the guys,
the
all the
2000s,
rappers
early
had her
2000s.
on the music videos.
Okay.
And she was known to like blow all the fucking rappers.
She'll
And
make-
she was called Superhead because she'll make anybody.
Because
come
everybody
within
would
a
know her
minute.
as like, yo, you got
Thus the name.
Superhead, and then it's like, oh, word, I'm gonna get her. And then so she was being tossed around by rappers. Rappers were like, I recommend Superhead, bro. And then so she decided to like put him on blast and be like, yeah, like
She wrote a book
she
too.
wrote a book. Yeah,
She's pretty hot, and
Yeah.
then but the thing was, the legend was that she'll make anybody come. There's no dude that will not come within like a minute of her giving her Superhead. That's why they nicknamed her Superhead.
That's dope.
And there's a video you can watch her doing it to like a porn star, and within like 30 seconds, he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Yes.
To a
Superhead?
porn star?
Yeah.
What?
No, but when
I
you
don't
see
know,
her,
dog.
her
That's
like the way
crazy.
she does it, it's like, whoa.
I'm telling you, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, Christian did it for us.
Thanks, Christian.
I could already
Man, that's
imagine.
in a
Christian.
regular
Appreciate it.
episode too. Fuck. All right. Anyways.
Now, fucking dude, what are we like? Fucking a minute in, and I'm
know.
already regretting the hoodie. God damn!
I
Oh,
told
yeah,
you
I
I'm
was
not
being-
even wearing. I'm
I am
wearing a black hat.
I am
I'm in a
dripping.
black shirt.
Guys, the reason why is because I have to do laundry, man, and I haven't done laundry. No, that's the only thing I got.
Arriba los Dodgers.
My glasses are fucking up.
Are Darcy even playing today, fool?
Yeah, they are.
They are? Oh, even better. I'm gonna worry.
Drop
about
it on a
that.
day where the Dodgers play. All right?
Yeah.
Drop this episode.
So you
please.
feel like, yeah. Oh, you're going to the game?
Dodgers!
You're going
Guys,
to the
I'm-
game today, bro? That's tight.
Fool, you
Guys.
know what I pulled the other recently? For they were fucking. I was getting Wingstop way, and the Boston's the Celtics and the fucking Golden State is playing right series and shit. So I'm watching full because I'm just watching and I'm daydreaming. I'm not even watching the game. I'm just watching. Some guys like comes up to me, just like, yeah, man, who you gonna take it, man? Who you gonna take it? And I was like, oh man, you know. And I just saw fucking Boston. I was like, Boston Celtics. Hey man, you ain't no LA fan, man. You ain't no LA man. Fuck the Boston, man. And the
That's
Celtics
funny,
and this, and I was
dude.
like, nah, it's just, you know. And I tried to recover myself and be like, nah, it's just, you know what? I have a lot of friends that like Golden State, and I don't want to hear them talk shit. So I want to get. He's like, yeah, nah, I'd rather take Golden State, man. Fuck that, man. It's West Coast, baby.
What's the right
He's
now?
like, man, and I'm just like, don't pull that out of it.
The reason why is because LA and Boston.
No,
are
I know,
big-
I get it. I get
No.
it.
But we both have 17 championships.
Oh, you don't want them to.
You don't want them to go on top. Yes. So this is the
So like there's people talk shit because how many in LA have been won? 12, I think.
yeah.
And 5 were Minneapolis or something like that, right? But the rebuttal on that, because they talk shit about LA, they're like, dude,
Sports Minute.
yeah, 12
Dun,
championships
dun, dun,
with LA. The Lakers came from Minneapolis where they won 5 championships in Minneapolis, so they're combining both the 5 and the 12 to make 17. And now they're like Minneapolis, yeah. And so they're like, dude, it doesn't come, fool.
It's a newer team.
Listen
then,
that, right? But here the rebuttal that the Lakers are getting, which I like, because I was kind of like on that side too. I was like, I don't know about those Minneapolis championships, whatever, dog, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But now I like the rebuttal I've been hearing lately. It's like, all right, because the Celtics got 17 also, but they won like 10 in the
Bill Russell.
50s.
Yes.
When it was just like,
it was only white
like-
people.
Yeah, all white people. And there was only like
That's
12
right.
teams in the league, fool. Like, of course your chances are going to be much better to win, dog. 12 teams, like 10 championships. Like, so that they're discrediting those 8 championships. Because they've only won, like, 10 since
No.
the 60s or something.
Oh yeah, I'm saying
Fucking
like 80.
sports people are so technical.
Yeah.
Fool, that's how sport is. Sports is very like usando la inteligencia and strategizing. Fool, that's what I'm noticing. They take certain players out to rest them and put them in at a certain time. They do switches. They fucking foul at a certain time. It's like it's all a strategy. So why are you guys complaining about anything? That's just what it is.
Foul the guy that can't shoot free throws at the end of the game.
Dude, like fucking, it is what it is. Like when they fucking win by 1 point. 1 point? Really? That's considered the best team because of 1 fucking point?
To win.
I think it should be more than
No,
one.
but
It
it's
should be
seven-
like
but it's seven
5.
ga- that's why it's 7 games,
But to me, it should be. I know, I get that, but I'm saying, but to me, it should be like if you gotta beat them by at least 5 for it to be like, yeah,
Like
they
volleyball,
won.
where it's like
They
game
won.
point?
Like, it's such a stress. It's like no mama's way. Because when I fucking play and it's like by 1, it's like by 1 though, really? Like to me, and then they're like, we beat the best fucking team by 1 fucking point, but.
It doesn't
That's
matter.
but you guys are technical.
Winning is winning.
A
You
win
guys
is a
are
win.
technical.
No,
but
it's
then
the
when it gets to
rules.
like fucking stats, you guys are like, oh fucking, wait, technically, fucking. but yeah, you're okay with that technical with the one score.
Soccer, you only win by 1
You know,
point.
it's like yeah, y'all stop complaining. It's just a game. Watch your game and enjoy it.
Take that shit out.
Cállate.
No
there-
me digas nada.
I'm bored and I want to complain about something. So shut up. My life
My
sucks.
life is miserable.
Because
Let me
that's
have
what I
something.
think sports is. Sports is a lot of times like, God, y'all got nothing else going on. Like,
Winning
is
time made me
y'all
want-
is y'all
It's my
girlfriends and
life.
wives boring to shit? You're like,
It's
man, I need
my
something else to
life.
take my head out. of
Winning
this.
time was dope though.
I love
You liked
sports.
it?
That was dope.
I liked
as
it.
was
fuck.
really
I like
good.
winning
So
time.
good. Did you watch it?
I haven't. I can't. I'm just not invested.
It's good. It's
It's
a
a
good
really good
story.
show.
It's a
It's
good
a good
story.
HBO
Like
show.
Christian doesn't even like sports, and look, he was digging it. It has a good story.
I guess when I watched it, I was
It's
like,
a lot of
I had
make
so much
believe
going on that I
but
didn't really
it's-
pay attention.
It's good.
They
I'm gonna
made
watch
what's
it today.
look bad.
I'll watch it today. Can I give you that? I'll
It's
watch
great,
it
bro.
today.
It's fucking
Hey,
great.
it's so good.
Get-
You're
get
gonna
to
like
the part-
I watched the fucking George Carlin doc. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
That
it.
shit's fucking hard. It's a little bit of a snoozer.
Yeah.
If you don't
long.
care about his life, but if you're a comic, you would like
Or comic fan.
enjoy what he's saying.
watched
I
his,
feel like I'm more into like his style when it comes to like or not his
Right.
style, but like the way he thinks of the world is like that's how I think. I'm very like that. Like
His I watched his first HBO special. It's on Amazon. I watched it and it's like literally
Talking.
like, it's just the way it was shot back then. It was like the first HBO special, and when you watch it, they even fuck up and they bring him a mic. It's just one take, one time, and the audience, it's crazy. Like to see like how far specials have came. And he's like, "Oh, we're gonna put this on HBO. I don't know how it's gonna do. I don't even know what to call this. It's crazy." And then you watching the jokes and just the way that he's doing it, it's like it's not even like what you see now. It's completely different.
well, he was I was
read
watching the doc
monologues.
and they said that like he was the one that changed the game.
Yeah.
When like because it used to be like very like jokey joke, and he was the first one that started talking about like bigger
Political.
issues.
Monologues.
Him and
Prior.
Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce was the
Bruce,
guy that was doing that, and he was right under Lenny. So they were doing that come out at the same time.
And where's Pryor in this?
Prior with the man, he started coming up like right.
They
next
all
to-
came up at the same
there's,
time.
There's footages of them two together like at a fucking one of those like variety shows, and they're like both talking about how they felt like sellouts because they're like, oh, this is like not. We're being cheesy up here, like, you know.
The thing that George Carlin would do though is different from a lot of other comics, is because he wouldn't like develop his hour. You know, like how comics now they'll work of the road, they'll develop it. He would write it and then just perform it.
Who?
And film it.
Carlin. He would write
No,
it,
but he was
perform
the-
it, and that's
no,
it. He
but-
wouldn't be performing it all over. He would just
No,
like
that's not true. That's not true. Because in the doc, you're not watching the doc. Because the doc
I didn't watch
says,
the doc.
doc says that back then, comics were like, you had an idea and you go and you perform at a fucking sold out show and all this stuff. He was the first comic to say, nah, I'm going to go to a local club and practice. Like, he went to coffee shops and like bars to practice.
That's the
material.
opposite of what Christian just said.
no,
Exactly.
no, 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 no.
So he spent
You
a whole year.
lied.
He took a whole year off.
I'm not talking about
of
that,
comedy to focus on a craft. He said like I'm gonna create a big chunk of material, and he was the first one that started doing that. And that's why comics are like now following that lead of like
No,
take
but-
some time to create something
Following
dope.
that blueprint.
Yeah.
No, but I'm talking about later on in his career when he did specials. He wouldn't tour and do stuff like that anymore. He would just write them out and then perform them. Yeah, to develop his act and all that and to get the style that he got. Yeah. He started from scratch and all that. But later on, like in his career, when he would drop all these specials, he would just write them out like a monologue, and then he'd perform it. And yeah, he'd practice and all that. But I'm saying like the way that he developed jokes later on in his career was like write it and put it out, write it, put it out, write it,
Yeah,
put it
but-
out. That's why he would have like these long old
But yeah,
bits where like
you should
10
watch
minutes
it.
long.
Unpopular opinion. I'm not a big Carlin fan, dog. It's muy politico, way.
I was gonna say you were
it's
gonna
just
like
monologue,
it.
yeah.
Over
You're
your
gonna
head
like it.
sometimes.
It's muy politico. I started watching it when I was a youngster. When I was a kid, he had his own sitcom show. I watched the sitcom show, which was all right. It was all right. I remember watching it on Fox. It did like a couple seasons. I was pretty excited about it because people were talking about it. At that time, I wanted to be like a comedian, supposedly. So I was like, let me check this
Supposedly,
guy
at that
out.
time.
Let me see what this fuck dude's about. Back then, a lot of comics were getting, obviously, sitcoms. But anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is that I remember I started watching him, and I would find myself just like watching, but not like laughing.
Yeah, not enjoying it.
And I was just like, I get it. He's like very political, very, very political. And so maybe a lot of the jokes were going over my head being at that time, 12, 13, you know?
But-
And I was like, huh.
But the thing,
So I never like he never drew me back again.
But the thing about Jerry, I can say that like
Eddie is one of the goats though.
But the thing
He is.
about you, Jerry, is that you're not very you don't like
Deep.
problems. You don't
Yeah.
like issues. You don't like nothing. You don't speak out. Like
Controversy.
even when you have an issue, you don't speak about it. You keep it in and you ignore it and you just let it be because you're like, what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna do nothing. You don't like to voice out. You don't have a voice. Like you don't want to give your opinion out. And you're like that. You're very safe. I just want to make people laugh, and that's it. Even if it's silly, goofy, whatever, it made you laugh. I did my job.
Yes.
And this guy's more like, yo, I have a
want
voice,
pushback.
and I'm gonna use my fucking voice
Yeah.
to do something. And you just feel like, I don't really want to use it.
Yeah.
But I can see that. I mean, because some people aren't like that. They just don't.
I'm finding myself with that fool, like that thing that I keep talking about, la piñata that I'm writing, fool. That's the issue that I have with that. I'm finding that out right now, fool, because I keep giving it to the producers. I write it, I give it to them, and they always give me the same note, fool. We need more depth. We need more arc.
Depth.
What's really bothering this kid? Why is he so sad? Why is the dad like this?
a fucking
Why is that?
kid. What is
And
he
I'm
sad
just like,
about?
yeah,
Te
fool. And
valga
they want me like
verga,
to dig in.
pendejo.
They want me to dig in, and I'm just like,
Is it
oh man, you
fucking-
told me to write a children's play and make kids fucking laugh. I'm making the kids laugh. They're like, the jokes are great. They're like great jokes. There's funny. There's all these things, but the story
Can
itself
his
is
dad
like,
beat him or
they're
something?
like, dude, we need to
Do we
know
have a-
what's hurting him. What's really dig in there? And I'm just like, and I can't dig in like that. Like I don't know how to dig in like that.
Dig in
fool.
yourself, Jerry.
And I'm
Find
just
out
like,
your own issues.
fuck, fool. Because I don't think that way, bro.
Jerry
Like,
takes acid just to try it out.
Jerry takes just so you can open up a little
DMT.
bit.
yeah, I don't think. I need something like that. I gotta get high or something.
Yeah,
fool.
so Jerry,
Kylie.
yeah, you know what? Jerry's very like he's on the train and he's going to where it's taking him. He's like, he doesn't care about like, hey, you know what? What if I go off and go off
see
the rails or
anything,
see
like-
something or explore? You need to take some hardcore drugs for you to start being like, whoa. You need
I do
conscience.
have problems.
Yeah, I think I might need to do like the
Consciousness. You need to
mushrooms.
do your
I gotta
conscience.
lick a toad or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
fool.
You
Lick
would
a
open up
chode.
your demons a little bit, dude.
Yeah.
You hold things in and you ignore shit. And you
might
let it
change it
out with all
completely,
these
though.
fucking girls on the
no,
road.
I'd rather be like Jerry though.
Yeah, me too.
Because I
no,
think
trust
way
me.
too much.
It's a-
This
people
fool,
like-
trust me, this fool, like, I wish I had what he has. I envy his fucking calm, like,
The
demeanor.
simpleness, like, just,
and he
ah,
just
just
doesn't, he's not, fool. I'm telling you, these fools calm.
He's not hanging on the
something.
little
It could be
things.
a fucking fire. He'd be like, well, ni modo. Que hacemos?
I'll
It
tell you
could be
a
a
good story.
fire.
Here's a good story. Just the other day, I didn't want to scare anybody, alarm anybody, but I was in the patio, fool, at night, dog. Like, this weekend, what's it? Like, this weekend, I was in the
Yesterday.
patio having a little cigarette, fool, como a las 11. It was Saturday night, fool. Como a las 11, güey. Y salen los neighbors, fool, o los pit bulls. Salen los neighbors.
That word started
There's
with
some,
N
they
and I
got
got
pit
really
bulls.
scared.
Y que salen corriendo, güey, los güeyes. Salen corriendo, güey. Two ladies and a dude. They're like running. Oh my God. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on over there? Fucking smoking my cigarette, huh? Right? And I'm just tripping. I can't really hear what's going on, but they're panicking and they start running away. And they sale un guy and los mete a la casa. Get inside, get inside. And you just hear, tas, 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 tas. 4 fucking bullets, fucking shots. Tas, tas. And the whole time I'm just like, huh? What the? This is like, because I'm safe. I feel safe where I'm at. From where I'm at, I
so
feel
you're-
safe.
you're
It's
witnessing
around the
it.
corner.
Yeah.
It's around the. I can't see. I can just hear.
Yeah.
And like tas tas tas. Oh shit! And they fucking hit the floor. And then they go inside the drive. They run back in the drive. They run in the house. You saw the fool coming out with his phone. Like gotta put it. And then you see the car taking out. He drives in front of our house. I see the car, a gray Chrysler, just driving by.
License
Did it
plate
hit something and they went,
C75.
The bump, the fucking speed bump.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he was
I
shooting.
heard it and I was like,
He was like shooting at them or something, fool. But I think they shot in the air, to be honest with you. I think they shot in the air. I don't know what they were doing, but hit the speed bump, and they took off. I viene el carro, you're like, oh shit, that must be the shooter. Oh fuck. And I'm just like watching, and I saw a dude, and he's calling the cops, and it's like the cops show up, and I'm just like, Alright, cop showed up. Yeah, there's nothing to see, fool. Yeah, me metí a la casa, güey, and I didn't give a fuck.
It was Saturday, right?
Yeah, it was Saturday.
Yeah,
night.
because I was here and I heard some commotion and I'm like, what the fuck was that about?
Oh yeah, you had just got home, fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I thought it was like you at first. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Did you find out what happened?
I heard it. I heard it go down. I heard the
No
conversation.
closure to
and I
that
was like,
story.
what
See,
the-
and Jerry's
I was
cool
like,
with it. And
okay.
now I have so many questions. You just open Pandora's box.
Jerry went like
You
this.
know how I am.
Jerry's like this. That's crazy. Walked out.
that's
with
literally what I do. I'm
fucking
just like,
Mr. Burns' body.
Jesus would have went down there and interviewed the
In
neighbors.
his underwear outside.
That's
I would have been right there with a fucking.
Underwear and sandals. Was that cool?
¿Escuchaste algo? People that are walking by,
He
parking
puts a
their
robe on
cars.
for no reason.
People that are walking the cars. Buenas
Did
noches.
they
They
shoot-
always start with buenas noches and they look at you all the time. Yeah, buenas. It's like, ¿lo escuchaste también? ¿Qué? No, es
It's
que...
like counting the bullets, the shots.
Yeah, you tell.
Cuatro, cinco, no, cuatro.
Los escuchaste. And then they always say like, no, ¿qué pasó? That gives you the opening. Yeah. Like, no, pues
La
lo que
doña.
pasó es pues...
La muchacha del carro
Los
azul.
drug dealers, son marihuanos.
Se andan
And
metiendo.
then they come in
Se
and
andan
like,
metiendo con la
hey,
mafia.
sí, the ones that were involved and shit. ¿Están bien? Sí. ¿Qué pasó? Porque no sé qué está pasando, ¿no? Que me imaginé algo, no sé qué está pasando. She got their phone fucking recording and shit. Luego, ¿qué hicieron? I was like, bitch. But you're very calm. You're very collective. You don't really fucking freak out. You're very fucking...
Your guys' sweaters are making me hot. I'm like literally my
Like
God.
this will- like
I was
this-
trying not to think about it. Thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
dude, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, don't talk.
Crazy.
But you know what stresses me?
Glasses.
I'm gonna tell you one more thing that stresses me out, and I see this fool has so calm about is the shows. This guy will be in fucking a show in Visalia. Well, it starts at 7. Where's it? Oh, we're still in LA. It's 5:00. How are you gonna? We'll get
3
there.
hours
We'll
away.
get there. Fool, this fool ends up getting there, fool, but doesn't drive like crazy. He just drives calm, not even worried about it. And when
Jerry, have you ever been nervous for a show?
In the beginning.
I've never
in the
seen you-
beginning.
He's never
Not
nervous,
one
huh?
fucking ounce of like,
Nah, this
I don't
is
know.
like-
It's like the crowd. Not
This was literally
not one
like,
fucking ounce of
This
like
was literally like this. Well, watching, like texting, and then
eating
You guys-
fucking a full meal right
Yeah,
before he's about to go on
just
stage.
and they were like, "Give it up for your headliner. You see him on HBO." And
Everybody's
walks
bombing.
up,
Jerry's like, oh,
What's up,
so what are you gonna do? I'm like, bro, stop talking to me.
Hey, wait, no favor, wait. Put my merch full on the table. Get it for it. Get it away from Huntington Park. And the table, and then you put it down. The smalls are in the box. Like, Jerry Garcia. And it was like, okay, Simone went, hey, what up, fuckers? How you doing? I'm like, what the this was just had a full
How
conversation.
do you hide it? Because I think you're hiding it, or you just don't even think. I just
A little bit of
I'm
both.
So
I try not
envious
to.
of that.
Yeah.
I think it's his style.
What do you think,
Yeah.
Brett? What do you think? You saw me not too long ago.
He's not stressed at all, right? Not even one worry about nothing. I'm pacing and walking around. Fucking.
See stress differently. I kind of saw you just like thinking.
Yeah, that's the thing. I do like to think.
You just
Yeah,
you have a game.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's
The game face.
But I don't like to overthink it. So like for now, like that day, yeah, fool. Like what does get to me is when people are talking to me, like right before I'm gonna go up. I don't
I'm
mind.
sorry,
I don't
but I'm
know.
always like, are you nervous?
I don't
I'm
mind
nervous.
other
I'm
people.
fucking nervous.
I don't mind other people talking with each other. But I don't like to be like I just want to be like right here, like, and I'm like listening, kind of like, oh, that was stupid. Oh, that's fucking dumb. But like this and that. But yeah, when they start talking to me, like I'm like, hey, no, chill. I'm trying to, because right now I'm trying to think of like the newer jokes or whatever the fuck or what I'm. And I am like I'm listening.
I can already imagine, bro. And then what do
Yeah,
you do?
yeah. What do you think
about myself?
Hey, make sure that you know. Think about
Yeah,
your
no.
joke. Like, yeah,
Did
yeah.
you like
you're
that
gonna get
joke?
attacked.
Did
You're
you like
gonna
that
get
joke?
attacked.
Nah,
Yeah,
y'all was
but what
telling
do you
me
think I should change
it's
about
a great
it?
crowd out there, man. It's a great crowd, man. A lot of people out there, man. Great crowd, man. Great crowd. See, you were all
I'm
nervous.
working on this
You thought
joke.
Nobody was gonna show
I'm
up.
working on this
You were
joke.
all nervous yesterday. You were all mad yesterday. Like, fool, of course I'm gonna be stressing out until
didn't wanna-
showtime. Now that show's here, what's here is here. Yeah, la gente que está aquí ya está aquí, güey. Like I can't be like, oh, that's great. Like I whatever. What I'm trying to tell you, yesterday I was nervous. The day before I was even more nervous. But now
is what
we're
it
here,
is.
fool. There's nothing to be nervous anymore. There's people here. Yeah, that's all that mattered. Now, of course, do I want to sell out? Yes. Did it sell out? No. But there's enough people here.
Move
where
on,
I'm good.
exactly.
We're moving on. That's
It
good.
was still a good amount though.
That was
It's
good.
Like 200 plus.
200 plus. But
He's less verbal about it. It's just like I saw you just in the zone, thinking about it.
Cause me, I can't even sit down. Like I'm like walking back and forth. Like I just can't sit down and just chill. Like I'm like
The only time you're
pacing,
sitting is
walking
when you're
around.
taking a shit, huh?
Yep. Like even after my set, I still just can't just sit down. I gotta be like on the move and just thinking about what just happened, processing like I think way too much
Yeah,
for
some-
like 5 minutes. Like, you know, like
I don't like to
literally
overthink it.
5
I
minutes
feel
and
like the more I overthink it,
I
the more the more I overthink it, the more I do get stressed out. So I don't like to think about
It's
it
your
too much.
style. Your
Yeah.
style is very like, it's like a script kind of like you know what he's gonna say. It's one liner like I'm telling you this and this is what it is and boom, there's a joke. Telling you what it is and it's like
and Jesus is like,
I'm a wreck.
no, but you're everything because you
I'm
can
a
be
wreck.
no, but
No,
you can be
you're-
like super chill.
you're a wild
You can
card,
be
fool.
super
Yeah.
nervous. You can be in the middle. You can be like 5 minutes before the show. All of a sudden, you're like fucking scared as fuck. And I was like, 10 minutes
But
ago, you were
Jared
like,
knows what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
like
What-
you're
the
like
thing
in
is-
every aspect.
The thing is like, you know the
crazy.
set that
Yeah.
you see the crowd, you see the environment, you know what set's gonna work. I know what they want to hear. I can give them what they want to hear. I'm just gonna tell them what works. But when you're working on something, or when you're
Yeah.
trying something, or you're preparing for something, it's like I can't cater to the audience right now. I know what you want, but I can't give it to
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
I have to give you what I think might not work, and that's what I'm stressed out about. Because you deserve a good show, but also I need to work. I need to make this. I need to figure out how this set is gonna work for you, and with this type of crowd. And that's what gets me in my head. I'm like, fuck, fool. Like, how am I gonna? So I'm trying to figure out how am I gonna sell it to them where they're gonna like it. Because this can backfire.
Yeah.
This can be
I remember
bad.
a long time ago. Remember me of when a long time ago, fool, when I first started doing comedy, I was doing a Sebastian room, and el pinche, I think it was Willie Barcena. I want to say it was Willie Barcena shows up, and he goes up and does this thing, and he's like, "All right, guys, look, listen, let me try out some new jokes.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna try out some new jokes. They're probably not gonna do good." And then just bear with me for like 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll do the monkey dance for you guys, okay? I'll give you guys what
Yeah.
you guys want. I'll do my monkey dance.
I'll give I'll give you monkeys bananas. Is that what
Yeah,
you guys
I'll
want? I'll
give
give
you
you the
monkeys
bananas
bananas.
later. And
Yeah.
then he did his and I knew what he was talking about.
Yeah.
At that time, I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
me
is
too.
he
I
talking
was
about?
tripping out like, what the fuck?
fuck are you talking about, bananas?
Just
And
do
I'm
your
like,
shit, dog.
Oh, I get it.
How
It's
was
like-
the jokes that he was working out?
They weren't good,
they
but they
weren't
turned
good.
out to be good later. I'm sure. I don't know, but I'm sure
He's
at the time they
killing it
weren't
on
that.
TikTok.
But
right now.
I'm pretty sure that he was saying it like because I know you're here for this.
Yeah.
I know you're here for those jokes.
Yeah.
But hold on, let me try these at
or,
first.
or,
right.
or like I know what you're gonna like to hear.
Yeah.
But then I'm not gonna give it because I'm working on something right now.
Well, I can't give you these yet because these are still
Which is
developing.
great, but it is stressful because you're just like, fuck, man.
That's putting a lot of pressure on yourself as well, because what if you like, obviously you're telling yourself you're going to bomb up front,
yeah,
right?
I don't know.
And then what if you're like bomb at the end, which of course it's hard not to bomb at the end when you have your A material. But what if you're just like, you bomb so bad that people kind of checked out and shit.
Well,
and
I also
it's hard to bring them back.
because when you're like a name and like they know they're expecting, and that's
Yeah.
why it's got to be clear. Like, yo, so
Yeah.
you know, this is what you're gonna expect. I think
Kevin Hart
that's
did the same thing when he was at the Chocolate Sundays and he popped in. And también, I got some new jokes, guys. He fucking killed every one of them. I'm like, man, that's polished as fuck. Fool, get out of here, dog. But like, you
But
know,
he
he'll
also-
be doing
but
it for a
Kevin
minute.
Hart also has a fucking team. Did you see
Yeah.
his team up there? That
Yeah,
was
there
fucking
was
writing.
he showed up with a bunch of
I was
motherfuckers.
like, this motherfucker.
How many
fool.
people?
Like 5,
like
yeah.
3 or 5 people,
Yeah.
but like, bro, like they were all in their
On their-
phones like
yeah.
this. Well, he goes up, they're all like this, and they're hearing it, and they're just like,
Yeah.
you're just like, yeah, like just typing for fixing.
guys wanna be my
tweaking.
team?
And I was like, fool,
trying to
that's
be
what I'm
the
saying.
team.
Fool,
I'm
if
trying
we
to
all
build-
get
You ready?
together,
Are you ready?
fool, if we all
Help
get
each other, but
together,
not, like,
if we help,
officially.
but if we
I've been
like,
dying.
dude, like
Each
we
other?
blow, like someone up, and then that's how it would work. But everybody wants to. This is a selfish game.
Everybody
Everybody
wants
wants
to
to
be
do
that,
their
yeah.
thing. Everybody wants to do their thing. It's that cabrón, way.
All right, team, ready?
Happen.
But maybe we should.
Nah, like que se puede, si se
to each
puede,
other,
güey.
like sit down and I don't know how that even would work. It just does it. You
Yeah,
have to, like-
that's one
No,
thing.
the way
fool.
it would work is like, let's say we want to blow Jerry up. We focus on Jerry. We all right. We help you. We all help him with the social media and this and that. Right? Jokes. Have him have a schedule ready to go. Like he's like boom, boom, boom on it, and he becomes the man. And the goal is that when he gets to that point of power, when he brings
the whole
up
ASAP mob with
the
him.
fucking, he brings ASAP Mob. He brings it's just a special Christian special, and that we would have been there already if we would have done it in the beginning.
Stupid.
But we all want our own things.
But someone's gonna be
and we all
ASAP
wanna
Yams, and then
fucking-
someone's gonna be.
I don't
know,
want to be
Nah,
Yam.
for me,
I don't want to be Yam.
Like,
Just 'cause
Who's
yeah.
gonna die first?
then I end up being ASAP Yams or the one that didn't get the deal because the second guy flopped.
That's why I'm ASAP first.
But that's why, por eso tienen,
be like Wu-Tang then.
por eso
Hey,
tienen
rapper.
broncas when the specials comes out and they're fucking hits. Like Kevin Hart right now, like his whole thing is like he has to pay off the writers.
Yeah.
Give them the fucking royalty.
But there's enough money there.
Give
fool.
them the fucking.
Yeah,
It's
now,
enough money.
now,
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
now.
yeah,
But
there's
like a
enough
lot
money
of
now.
comics, when they get to that point, they're like, "Nah, dog, this
Yeah,
is my
yeah, yeah.
material. This is my
I
shit."
get
It's like,
you.
"Yeah, but I help you write it." And now they feel like, "Oh, you don't
Resentment.
think I'm good enough to make it on my own?" And then then the ego comes in and be like, "Oh, I didn't need y'all." And it's like, "Nah, fool, it was a help." And then it gets in their head, and they're like, "All right, fool, I'm gonna do my own thing now, dog."
Or the
Because I
amount-
wanna, because
or-
he's trying to prove it to himself to see, like, yeah,
Or
I
they
am
maybe
doing
we
see, or they
should-
see what Kevin has, and is like, I want that same thing.
Well, maybe we should
And-
do me first then.
We don't have
Let's
5 years.
start
We don't
with
have
me.
a team yet.
Let me start. Let's start with me. You guys reverse it back. You guys
So-
step back.
so
for
you're
like,
telling us
I
already
want
that
you
you're
guys to
gonna be
step
okay
back
with us having money.
for 5 minutes. For 5 years, just step back, guys.
would be like, "Yeah, it's just I'm down, but I have movie night, fool." And you know,
I have to work tonight. So
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
do the
kids,
special next
know.
week.
The kids.
Crystal, she's been really on my ass today. I don't know what's going on.
But you're special
said-
tonight.
Yeah,
You
she
shoot
said
it
that-
tonight.
But Christian, the special HBO's
You were
waiting for you.
recording.
I get that, but just do my set. Just
They're really understaffed.
Just put my
there.
glasses on.
They're really
Just shave your
understaffed at the
head.
supermarket.
Shave your head, Jesus. No one will know.
Just don't do my supermarket jokes.
No, yeah, there's definitely a. I don't know, fool.
Nah, I feel like it's.
That is definitely a way to go, fool. And I'm not like I don't see why we haven't done shit like that.
No,
fool.
I feel like just a little more, maybe like
to
collaboration.
me, I think
maybe.
to me, I see more. Yeah, I see more of a collaboration where for a movie script, dog, than an actual stand-up thing. Because stand-up thing, you have to dedicate your life to not your life, but a lot of time with that person. Like you gotta follow that
Watch
person
them.
around,
And what
watch
you're-
them,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
study them.
Well, look
like
at that
And
Kanye
I'm
West
gonna,
on
I'm
that
gonna
shit.
write because I'm seeing you and I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
That's
So
why, like what he
that's
said,
why-
it can't be three. It has to be one guy with like guys that believe in him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
it can't be three comics. It has to be.
Yeah.
It can be, but they have to step back.
Well, I'm
and
saying
nobody's
there's
willing-
comics that
willing
are
to do
blowing up right now that have like a team like that like they're all comics.
writers.
They're all helping each other out. They're helping them right. They know which guy's making it, and they use that guy as the all right. He's the money maker for us
catapult.
right now until we get what we want, and it just takes
Like
time.
I think that's
But
what
everybody's
happened
gonna eat as well right
with
now.
Schultz
Those
a lot
fools-
too. Like he has a whole
no,
team.
but
and
that's how it would
everything.
be, Jared. It would be like it would be one of those things where
La pizza.
like you would we'll get money from like the shows and shit, whatever like publicity you get, you would have to pay everybody off. I'm just saying that's how it works. But
I want my cut, fool.
fuck that, eh? I got it.
Why don't we write a fucking
Augie,
movie? I've been
Augie,
wanting to
Augie.
write a movie, dog. A dope fucking.
You can't
movie.
even write a goddamn play because you can't get in depth.
Yeah. Well, that's not. That wouldn't be my department. That wouldn't be my department.
Let's get in
That'll be
depth.
another department.
Augie, what's up?
That'll be you guys.
So I wanted to ask you guys, like, let's say hypothetically, you guys do that. Would you take a step back?
I can. I know I can. Dude, I could be a
What?
leader and a follower, fool. I have no problem with that.
Wait,
fool.
what are you talking about, Augie?
Like, can we take a step? Go ask a question.
Take a step back and
My
let's
whole
say
life
we,
is a
we
step
focus
back.
on you. We focus on you, and he's not the leader anymore of everything, and we focus on you. You think?
Fool, I've been the opener and the headliner like my whole career, dog. I've been an opener. I take back. I'm the first guy up. I'm the last guy up. I'm the middle guy. I have no fucking problem with that shit. Fool. I don't have to be the star.
Let me
fool.
ask you this, Jerry. So let's
Look
say
at this. Look at this
show. So
don't
let's
have
say
to- we don't have to
let's
be
say
the
there's
star.
a TikTok star with 2 million fucking followers, right? And he has a show and he wants you to open for him. Would you do it?
Yes,
Yeah,
Chingo
hell
Bling.
yeah.
It's called a Chingo Bling tour.
The what are you talking about?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just asking.
He said, would I open up for a big TikTok star? Yeah, that's basically what I did with Chingo.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what we do.
I
with you.
think.
That's what he does at the shows on fucking Brea. Fucking Jay Valentino.
Yeah, with Jay.
I think it's just you just gotta stick together and help each other out as much as we can and do what we can like now. But just remember that like we help each other out. You know what I mean? Like we just stick together. Like what we're doing now, it's fine. But we all have to like go 100 like how we have. Like I wish I can go.
Fool,
and
in
I
El
want to
Paso,
go
how much
100
we
like
got a
this.
lot. We got a lot done in El Paso.
Yeah.
Like as far as writing, he
Yeah.
gave me fucking shit. I gave you shit.
Yeah.
All week we were helping this fool. By the end of that week, 5th show,
Yeah.
this fool a strong ass fucking 2025 fool.
Yeah,
Like,
even this fool,
what
we-
happened?
what happened to it? What'd you
we
do with it?
call-
What did you do with
I've been
it?
doing
I
that
lost the
shit.
paper.
Even this, you remember you? I called
Crystal
you.
washed my pants.
I told you my set, and you were like, "Hey, no, end with the fucking. Why'd you do that joke at the middle? Do it at the end." And once I moved that joke to the end, it just fucking by the next day it was already doing really
Polished
way
up.
better.
Yeah.
The grocery store joke. Where
Like
the fucking
Raul, bless
still-
his heart, he tries. He gives me like ideas all the time, but I'm like, I can't use like 90% of that fool.
Sometimes he comes up with like
Yeah.
a genius premise. And
Yeah.
like, oh, that's actually a good premise.
Yeah.
Let me, but I know what to take the joke. He's like, I did something good. I did a good thing. Oh, great. By the way, he texted me and called me. I did not answer him. Tell him to leave me alone.
Yeah, he asks me every time. Does he not like me no more?
Is he mad at me?
Is he mad at me?
I just want him to be
How-
okay.
You went to,
I'm just trying to see if he's okay.
you go to El Paso. You went to El Paso with you guys, right?
No.
Oh no.
No, he was butthurt. He was butthurt about that. That's when he was all
It was
mad at
me
me.
and Jerry.
You took. He's all.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna take Christian. You took who?
Oh yeah, you got all butthurt at
It's
me.
garbage.
Well, he said you can't mingle, fool. Like you can't min. I need you to do 25, 30 minutes. You were doing.
30, yeah.
Well, like I can't. I told Raul, like, fool, you can't do no 30 minutes, way.
Well,
Way.
I mean, it's hard to take a step back in your career and let somebody else shine, especially what we do.
Let's all focus on Raul. How about that?
Yeah, let's
do
do
that.
The $6 million
don't listen,
man.
though.
Just making.
He don't listen. Like you just tell him one little simple thing to do and he won't do it. You don't listen.
You don't listen. That's how we're on with.
I'm always been
Come
down to
on.
helpful. I help anybody, and it's hard. I know I can't dedicate my time like that with you. I can't do that, fool. I'll be honest, but you know, like of course I'm down to fucking help anytime. Like
Yeah,
I've been invited to like writing sessions and stuff like that, and I'm just like I don't know if I can do that, dog. Like the people invite
I
me.
don't see you going to like someone. Hey,
Right.
we're gonna go write
Yeah.
together.
What do you
Like
mean?
comics invite me like to write, come and write like with us, like, and I'm just. It sounds like a good idea, but first of all, I'm not close with you guys like that. Like I don't know you guys like that, and so I'm just like, huh.
With us, I think it's more like whenever we do a show together, there is like little punch, but you just get little
They
more.
said they dedicate 15 minutes per person.
Who
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
I don't. I'll tell you after the show. Some guys. Huh?
Oh, okay.
But you guys
For
always
Patreon.
have some type of advice when we do shows together. There's always some type of little advice that always helps.
yeah.
That you guys give me that always helps. So I think like just doing that, just keep doing that to each other, and write down or I might not be able to help, but I'll tell you if something didn't work. Like, hey, I don't think that joke worked, and then
Do you think people
well,
go-
this is why.
Do you think people go through these problems with regular jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
No,
think so?
how?
Yeah, I go through this shit at my job every day. I'm like, hey,
Maybe
why
they
don't you
help
do
them
this?
become a manager. And
Yeah,
then
no.
become a
I've
manager.
never
they
heard
get
of something
hooked
like
up.
that. We're all gonna work and get this guy to be the boss. I don't know.
No. Like when in my position a long time ago, my boss was trying to get me to take over his job. So that's why I went to school. That's why I got a master's and everything. Because of him, I would have been just a fucking happy being a worker because I was cool what I was doing. But he's like, no, I want you to take over this.
No, I work
shit.
too. I take people under my wing, and I'm like, here, I'm gonna make you a manager, and just listen to me, and then give me like 2 months, and I'll get you promoted, and I'll get him promoted, and because you can see the potential.
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's
this
and I
kid
think that's
is
what
gonna
it
be
is.
good, and this kid could do a lot of the shit that I do now,
But let me mold him
and
to
I'm
the
gonna
way.
mold him, and now I got my own little worker
Little
that's gonna
clone,
do good,
yeah.
and he'll move up too.
What
And
about
I
we-
see him, and
what
every
about
day I'm
that's
like,
a
hey,
movie?
you
We should make a
fuck this
movie
up.
like that, kind of like Fun of People, where we build one of us up, and then that motherfucker becomes a jerk.
That's the story of
Yeah, it's
fucking
called
Eric.
Jerry. It's called American Wannabes Podcast, starring Jerry Garcia,
Jerry
that
and the
diva.
Wannabes.
Jerry and the Wannabes.
Jerry and the Wannabes.
Jerry and the Wannabes.
Well, that's how I feel about Angel Hernandez. Fool, I feel that motherfucker has potential and shit.
A lot of people
But
are
I wouldn't
like,
dedicate my life to building him up, especially him being at 1 year in the game.
Not
There's
even
a lot of
6
shit you
months.
gotta learn. You gotta learn a lot on your own first. I mean,
6 months.
That's
But I like
crazy.
him because he's down to do
down
any
for
show,
whatever.
to kick it, to come do whatever. He's
At
just
the end of the
hungry.
day, I feel for me
It's
personally,
just-
I
it's
feel like
hunger
it's like
right now, fool.
it's just a big commitment and time that I don't have to build anybody else up but myself. Like,
Yeah, why
like
would
if you want to be
Well,
realistic
that's what I was
about
just
it.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I was just saying. Like, no, it's just a selfish game. Nobody's gonna want to stop what they're doing to help somebody out. That's what I just
Yeah,
said.
we just
like
gotta
I don't.
collaborate.
I know you won't stop to help somebody.
Not fully commit.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
fully
saying.
commit, not
That's
fully
what I'm
commit.
saying.
But if that person, let's say an angel or anybody, would follow you around, he's gonna be able to absorb the knowledge and also the shit that you throw out to him.
Yes.
Well, that's me with them, with both of them.
Yes.
No, but
I
like,
follow them around.
fully commit. Like, let's say Angel's here,
Like,
fucking
have you
every
ever-
other day
yeah.
and helping him.
You know, perfect
or let's go
example.
here. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Just a perfect example. Era el pinche. I'll tell you the ones that worked and didn't work and stuff. So perfect example. El pinche. El T-Pain. He was in a group and he was the star and
Yeah.
like the people, he was shining a lot and people like, but he was in a group and he said, "Yo, you know what? I feel like I have the most like characteristics."
yeah.
And people just fuck with me more. Why don't you guys all just like help me write, build me up? Nobody paid attention to him, and they're like, they're like, nah, fuck that. Like, we want to grow up. as
We're a
people. All
group. Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
it. So then he just was
on his
bored, went on his own, blew the fuck up, right? Now the person who did do that was fucking Nelly. Nelly was in a group.
Yeah.
And the guy in the group, one of the stars, there was another dude, and he was just a backup fool. He was literally like the hype guy. He would just be like, da, da, da. So what he did is that he got on a song, the Country Grammar. He got his own beat and he decided to make his own fucking little track, and that shit blew the fuck up. Country Grammar became the biggest.
Wait.
So
When
now
was in
he
group?
became the
leader of the
fucking
group?
leader of the group. So then that's when the fucking Saint
Saint
Lunatics. He was with Saint
Really?
Lunatics. Yes, that's why he brought Saint Lunatics back. Because he was like, oh, fool, like, because they were all rolling with him. So he made the group again
That's dope.
and blew them the fuck up. So they all said, fuck it, let him be the fucking leader again, or let him be the leader of the group, and let's have him go. Perfect example, Jay-Z. Jay-Z was with another guy, Jazzy. And then he fucking met fucking Jazzo, whatever, and then he met fucking Dame Dash, and Dame Dash said, you know what?
You're the star.
You're the star. I'm gonna just dedicate my life to you and fucking make this a movement. And they fucking made what they made, cause you know.
And then a perfect example of that happening, where the guy comes out after you and blows up even more, is Juvenile and Cash Money.
Oh yeah,
Because Juvenile came out and he was huge.
Huge.
He had his
Yeah,
whole
huge,
fucking run,
huge.
and he had a dope run. He still has a dope ass run. And then one of the dudes, Lil Wayne, is just
Fucking
like the little dude,
it just
blows
came
up and
out.
gets bigger. Yep.
Bigger than
Became
him.
huge.
Yeah.
You can't get fucking.
That's my
super
plan,
huge.
guys. That's my
You
plan.
just hear about that, like, fucking Lil Wayne was like very like about his writing and trying to like be very like witty and stuff, and then Juvenile said like, "Nah, man, dumb that shit down. You're getting too smart.
Really?
So make it ignorant, make it dumb for people." Like, and he was like, "Fuck the fuck."
And
Like,
he did listen?
no, he's like, what the fuck? Like, he never. He's like, if I would have done that, I would have been where he's at right now.
Oh, shit.
And everybody was like, "Whoa, that's a fucking jab." And they had a little beef for a second, and then he finally like let it loose. What I'm trying to say is like, this is why a lot of people don't blow up, especially with Latinos, because they don't help each other out. Because this is a selfish game, and it's one of those things that's like, but like, so that I'm gonna put my life to the side to help you become famous. Like, nobody wants to do
It's
that.
a hard concept to
There's
it's a hard concept to
there's a
accept.
middle ground. There's also a middle ground where we just help each other out. And
Well, I
if
think
you
the
see
middle
someone
ground's what we're
struggling,
doing now,
yeah,
though,
exactly.
fool.
That's what I'm saying. If we just keep doing what we're doing now and help each other out, and just always try to remember that we're all here for the same goal, and no one's trying to like steal or outshine. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all just stick together. It'll happen. And if it doesn't, then
Well,
we'll do
Fuck
200 more
it,
episodes.
we'll let you guys know.
We'll
man.
do another 250 shows.
We'll let you guys know.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Shit, your
should
special's
we-
coming out soon, fool.
We'll see.
I mean, that's we gotta
Yeah.
we gotta put our
Yeah.
efforts behind that and promote the shit of
Yeah.
that, fool.
There you go, exactly.
Push that
Yeah,
shit.
that's a perfect example right there.
Nice.
I've been saying it on my
Okay.
podcast. Been saying how much this shit is coming out. It's coming out, and we
You
all
excited?
gotta watch it. We all gotta watch it.
You're the guy
Nervous,
that I've
excited?
been talking about for the last 5
Yeah.
years, 10 years. That I'm like, hey, this guy, he's fucking funny. Watch when he comes out, when he blows, he's gonna blow. He's the funniest guy. You know, I always do that shit.
We'll see, dude.
So you
And
excited?
This is your
You
shot,
nervous?
bro. And I feel like you put out
No.
your best product, and you're proud of the product that you're gonna put out. So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did it.
It's exciting. Jerry knows. It's fucking. It's exciting, but then it's like, all right, now what?
I know.
That's it's more of a okay. Now what?
Like, you already did it. So
What
now-
is this gonna do? Because you know what it is. You know what it is. It's like
a lot of hype.
you know what it is, especially where we're at now. Everything that we needed to do to be something or make this a strong career, we did, and it didn't take off the way we thought it was. And it kind of like is a bummer that you like take a step back and like, all right, so what's going on?
I thought I was supposed to. do.
What's going on? I did the mics. I polished up my sets. I got on the shows that I needed. I got on the hottest fucking places you can get on, Netflix and fucking HBO.
I'm sorry.
What's
to say this,
going
a lot
on?
of it is
What's
because-
happening?
Can
It's
I
like-
say one of the main reasons?
And it's social media.
is you're not white.
Yeah, no,
You're,
that's not-
you're a
that's not
minority
true.
too, though. No, because it's you also haven't got a lot of the.
But that's a
pushing
fucking
opportunity.
cop out.
It's not a
fool.
cop-out, but
is
it
a
is
cop-out, fool.
because
it is a cop out.
there's
not
only a
true.
certain amount of spots for those Latino guys. There's not fucking 100 Latino guys out even now, killing it.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
there can only really be one or two, and there can be a lot, but it's
I
not
think-
as easy. Bro.
I think-
it's not.
dude, and
No,
I
I think-
fucking go ahead.
No, I think what you could do is learn from what Jerry did, right? And maybe there's some moves that Jerry felt that
do
he
the
didn't do
opposite.
right.
And do
No,
the
no.
opposite.
Maybe that Jerry felt he did right, and maybe that he didn't do right, and go from there because
Yeah, but
he
that's
has
what-
experiences.
But a lot of it
Yeah,
is.
but that's how I move.
No, but I'm saying like right now with the special when it's coming out, when it comes out, he had some experiences that maybe worked, maybe some that didn't.
Yeah,
that's where you could
No,
go.
but I'm saying is you don't have
You're
control.
starting off
over-
from negative though. Like you don't know anybody in the game.
No,
you don't have nobody that's in there that's gonna push for you and pushing these.
That's
builds.
a fail.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
You're
the
not.
fucking
You're
fail.
not. You're not. You're starting from like outside of the building. Where like a lot of these will start from in the building. Like even a lot of these big comics now, their family was like actors or they're in the business. Like you're coming from Arizona from like. Your parents are literally came from Mexico,
Yeah,
and
but-
now you're supposed to like come in here and know how to like walk through that whole dynamic and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
it's not that easy. Like you don't just come in. You can be the funniest guy in the world and still might not happen.
I be feeling like Tyrese. What do you want from me? It's like God damn.
It's like even the biggest bands that you think like they blew up out of nowhere. They all had help or like some type of way
Struggle.
in.
Well, I'm not ready to sell my fucking soul yet, but
Why not?
That too. You're not
Why
willing
not?
to be the cringe that you have to be for TikTok and all that stuff too. Like we're not willing to sacrifice that. A lot of those guys, it's cringe, fool. It's cringe. Like I can't even. And I'm not saying that isn't a talent because it is, because I'm more power to them. I'd put myself in their position, but I just can't do those easy jokes and like just take every premise that has ever been done and just redo it. And you just feel weird doing it.
yeah. I don't know.
We're gonna end on that downer.
Yeah.
Wah,
Let's end on that, and
But no, it's a big plus. Like I know a lot's gonna come from your special coming out, and either way, people are gonna be able to see how good you really are.
At the very
And
least,
all
it's
you can do, bro.
credibility, something to stand on, something to hang your hat on, fool. That's where I'm at, fool. And it's only up from here, dog. As far as getting help from other motherfuckers, that of course we are. That's nice, but I'm not waiting for that, fool.
Yeah,
I stopped
tell
waiting
us,
a long
yeah.
time ago,
Good
fool.
shit.
I've never waited for like the George Lopez of the world or Gabriel Iglesias, man. They're all part to them. They're doing amazing, great things on their own. And even if they would give me a handout, I would like, at the end of the day, I'll be like, man, I feel like I wish I could have done it by myself. You know what I mean? It's just taking longer, fool. It's just taking longer. It is what it is, dog. And I'll meet those guys on the top one day, fool. They're there,
Those
fool.
fools at the same
And those
time
are the
took 'em
fools
to
I'm like
heaven?
trying to on the top of the comedy pedestal. On top of the
Mount
comedy
Rushmore.
pedestal.
Mount
A lot of those
Rushmore.
fools, they did
Yeah.
it for 20 years before they blew too. Like
They come from a different mindset
20 years, fool. 20
on
years
their
in the
own.
game.
On their own.
Grinding, getting
On their own.
close the doors shut on
Yeah.
them fucking
Gabriel fucking
sitcoms that didn't
collecting
work out.
emails on clipboards and fucking George fucking.
Until you become
You know.
undeniable.
did we talk about
bro.
that on the podcast?
What?
I went to the show with the Gary Iglesias.
No.
Yeah.
The
No.
stadium.
Oh no, you didn't. You didn't.
No, you didn't.
At the Dodger
How was
Stadium?
that?
No, it was like it was really inspiring. If anything, as a comic, it was inspiring. As like watching a show was a good show. Like it was cool. I was interested to see how they do comedy at that stage.
Level,
I'm like,
yeah.
how does that work
For a
on that
stadium?
level? It's kind of hard, but I could see how it worked. It has to be storytelling. I don't think one-liners would help. Like if Jerry Seinfeld was up there, I don't know if that would work, but maybe I don't know. But the point is that like
I thought you were gonna say Jerry.
No,
If Jerry was up
Jerry
there, I don't know if
Seinfeld.
it'll work. With his,
No, Jerry's would work. But yeah, but it was inspiring because because it was for a Netflix special. He did that, and then afterwards,
Did you go to? I'm sorry,
we got
Friday
to
or
see-
Saturday?
I went to the one that was taping
Okay,
the
Saturday.
Saturday. So the thing is that we got to see.
why didn't you take both?
So we got to see him like talk about like so we're showing the one that he filmed for Netflix, and then we showed him being real like himself, and that one was really like impressive because he was talking about all the things that he's done, all the shows that he had to do to get here. Like he was naming the shows here fucking at HP and fucking
iguanas.
Southgate,
The iguanas.
Stage
he was
2.
fucking Manhattan. No, Manhattan Lounge. By the way, shout out Manhattan Lounge. But like fucking tortillas, fucking
Tortillas,
Gotham's,
yeah.
all these fucking clubs. He started talking about like he said, what you're seeing right now is years of me doing this. Like this is me gathering you guys up little by little. You up in the crowd. I got pieces of you guys. Every show I did, I was gathering pieces of you to find. Now this is a collective of every show, every small show I did in LA is here in this building. Oh, come on. How you not get goosebumps, bro? It's like every little, this isn't like, this is Southgate. This is Huntington Park. Fool. I'm like, yo, everybody, fuck it. This is East LA. This is Whittier. He's naming all
Every
these
city.
fucking cities, fool.
That's
How
dope.
is that not dope, fool?
Yeah,
I'm
no.
La verga, way. He's like saying, like, you guys are in this building supporting a Latino, the first comedian ever, comedian ever to do the stadium.
Yeah.
And I'm and he's all,
Sell it
and I'm
out.
Latino, and everybody, fuck it. And it's one of your own, like, I'm brown and I'm Latino, and everybody just went nuts, fool, and chiflando, and then he ended it with the fucking El Rey, way. Fucking with
That's
Vicente Fernandez, way. And blasting, way. Como no, way. Somebody, I was like, yo, this shit was the hardest shit ever. I was like, man, I couldn't have done it any better. I was like, this fool was like, that shit was
He's a showman,
inspiring,
fool.
bro.
He's definitely a showman, bro.
And then, you know, seeing him drinking shit.
Was there
and it's
music and
just
stuff, like DJ and stuff? Or?
yeah, fuck yeah, fool, the whole fucking
It was
thing.
a party the whole night. Yeah.
He came out in one of his cars, fool. Fucking his
The
intro
Buds.
was sick, fool. That shit was like.
How do you not
something
get
to-
tickets for that?
They don't give,
They don't
shit
give
about
tickets like that, not for concerts.
No, it's a what is it
It's
called?
not a Dodger event.
It's
not a Dodger event.
Live
It's
Nation.
leased
No,
out.
no, no. Yeah, it's a lease
Leased
event.
out.
There you go. It's a lease
So,
event.
anyways, but that was inspirational to see somebody like us
That's the pinnacle.
doing the same spots that we would do. He's literally the guy he's literally doing everything that we're doing, and that's like, and he's here. How is that
that
not
not
inspiring? I was
inspiring?
like, dog, that is like,
For
I'm
sure.
seeing a comic get the biggest they can ever get. There's no comic. He's the biggest there is, and I'm watching it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Live, and it's like, fuck, fool, like
And
this
he
is the
laid the-
biggest you
yeah.
can get, and it's in front of me.
You can't get bigger than
and it's
that,
like,
fool.
holy shit, and I'm seeing what it looks like to be that big, to be there.
Worldwide.
And
That
I was
motherfucker's
like,
in
"A la
Amsterdam right now,
verga,
dog.
güey."
Belgium or something. I
It's
was
the
like,
pinnacle. It's
So-
like from being the smallest to the biggest you can get. He's the biggest that we've seen.
I remember hearing about Gabriel when I was going to go see George Lopez, and I was fangirling out George Lopez back in 1998. Fool. Yeah, I was at the 98, and people back then were like, yeah, there's this young kid with fat kid with braces. Gabriel something. Dude, he's funny, man. He's like, he's going to be really good. And he was like opening for other fools. And he was opening for somebody else, and they would say, dude, the opener, La Lo Gordito, oh my God. He's fucking fun. Dude,
I first saw him
98,
on,
dog.
the
I was like,
Last Comic
fuck.
Standing. I first saw him.
He's
That
like
was the
my
first
age. He's
time.
like, all right, he's 45 actually. He's
He
a
was
couple
on
years
Last
older.
Comic Standing, right? I saw him
Yeah.
and he did the roller coaster thing. I was like, what the fuck? How can he, like, that voice come? You're just a kid. Like,
clink, clink, clink.
full perfect.
And I just go clink.
And that guy
Yeah.
got this big. That guy that was not just a random guy on Last Comic Standing that they were just judging right there in front of everybody is now like doing
man.
fucking 100,000 people.
Oh my God.
100,000 people in one weekend.
Yeah, dude.
I don't think I've ever
Está
seen
cañón.
100,000 people.
It was dope. It was dope seeing it all the way to the top. It was fucking crazy. Lots of kids.
Yeah, I think that's what
That's
it
the
brings. He
thing,
brings
too.
a lot.
You can
of
bring
kids. That's
your
good.
Lots
family, you
of
can
kids.
bring your
It's
aunts,
a-
your grandma,
That's
anybody.
full. And
Like,
my,
I've seen him
a part of
twice.
me was like,
And it was
fool.
because of Aaron.
I was like, fool, there's kids, dog. And then I
gotta
started
clean up
thinking,
my set, yeah.
but then I started thinking, like, what a genius.
Yeah, fool.
This is an
Family
an event that everyone can come
And
in
it's
your
still
house.
edgy. No,
it's
it's
not.
still-
We gotta figure out the babysitter. We gotta.
gonna
It's like
take care, yeah,
let's
yeah.
all go, fool. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this fool, dog. That
Beautiful.
is the game changer right there. I was
That's
like,
a beautiful thing.
as a business, like this fool.
I think that's harder
Is
too to be that
a
funny
genius.
for me to think of like a joke where I can like say it in front of little kids and everything. I think I have a few, but like to be able to do a whole set like that, like that's almost harder than cussing,
Yeah.
you know? Because cussing is kind of a crutch in a way. I mean, we don't ever use it like that, but to be that good
Yeah.
that like everybody wants to come see you.
I've done church shows, and
Church shows.
yeah, for when it's like 15, 20 minutes, and once I'm done, that obviously no cuss words, no nothing like that, nothing sexual, nothing bad. When you get out of there and you like, you feel kind of proud of yourself, like, damn, what is it? 20 minutes spot.
Why does it feel like the flappers it was supposed to be? Doesn't that feel like a clean ass room? I don't know why that reminds me of like a clean. Whenever I think about a
'Cause the
clean
name
show,
sounds fucking
the flappers in Claremont,
Yep.
that fucking that place
I used to like that
seems
spot,
like
even though it was so
clean.
small.
but-
I prefer Claremont than Burbank for sure.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
But the vibe there is just like you have to be clean.
Yeah,
It's like
but
old white people just in Claremont.
All right, let's wrap it up. We gotta go.
Cool.
We gotta go.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Well,
okay.
that is the
Episode.
that is it.
Do you have anything coming up?
That is it. Guys, stay tuned for everything. Merch is coming out. You guys will be receiving your packages, and
Where's the shirt? You got a shirt we show up for.
Yeah, we did show it. We showed it.
Showed it.
Yeah, yeah.
we love you guys. Y hasta luego next time. Peace.
Peace.